Good Sunday morning, everyone. This is Mitch with SC Weather. We've had an active start to the morning for sure. We've already had some tornado warnings issued. Well, basically the same one that's been extended through the upstate. It has now been dropped. No tornado warnings right now, but we have to continue to watch this area of convection, showers, and storms. I don't see any lightning, but that's not really the main concern here. The main concern is some gusty winds and a potential for a brief tornado. There was definitely some radar indicated rotation up in this area right here. It has since weakened, and I don't think there's anything to worry about right now. But a tornado warning could really pop up at any time. It doesn't mean it's necessarily, that there's a tornado on the ground, but a lot of them are going to be radar indicated, meaning the radar can see a weak rotation in the storm that needs to be definitely some attention needs to be seen to it for sure. But these are going to continue to work through this morning as you're getting ready for church, as you just are getting going here. And we need to watch this area for sure. And there's going to be more areas coming out of Georgia that is going to be areas of concern for this afternoon. So we definitely need to watch this. And I don't know, this is probably going to show up a little small on y'all's screens, but the mesoscale discussion from the Storm Prediction Center has an area we need to watch here in the next 1 or 2 hours in that same area that the showers and storms are going to be moving into. And this basically says a brief tornado or damaging wind gusts may occur over the next couple of hours. So I definitely noticed yesterday, even when we had some heavier rain move through parts of the Midlands, that even though there was no really lightning or thunder, there was a lot of gusty winds in these, and that's just because it's the tail of what's left of Delta moving through it. These things have a tendency to definitely be, have some gusty winds in nature in them, and we just need to watch out because they can catch some people by surprise today. And the thing we need to watch out with the tornadoes for sure is the fact that if any pop up, it's not going to be like a spring or summer setup. It's kind of cloudy. They'll be rain wrapped and they'll kind of come out of nowhere. So be weather aware this afternoon for sure. A marginal threat is up for most of the state. I know that's a level 1 out of 5, and I know that doesn't sound that intimidating or scary, if you will, but we have had some nasty weather and marginal threats this year. So we got to keep your head on your swivel today, that's for sure. But I do want to show this. This is the ambient weather dashboard showing probably, this is some very humid, warm air for mid-fall standards. Mid-October standards. There's probably a cold front, a warm front that's moved north of the area. That's kind of draped across this area. There's a little bit cooler air in the Piedmont and North Carolina, but where the warm front has passed through and moved north, we're sitting in a very humid, somewhat unstable air mass. And you'll walk out this morning if you haven't, and you'll notice it is very, very humid. Dew points in the 70s in areas of the Midlands, South. So that is a recipe for definitely some potential for some nasty weather. So we got to watch out for that, especially as we get in a couple hours throughout the afternoon as this line of storms continues to work its way through the Midlands of South Carolina and Columbia. Heads up for sure. Because we have some nasty weather potentially to our south. And so as we get going, we need to just watch out for this. And I'm going to show you what the NAM is showing for later this afternoon, if it'll load here. NAM is doing an all right job of kind of depicting what's moving through now. But as we get into afternoon, this doesn't look that bad, but we need to watch out these little cells here for sure. They can definitely produce a tornado and definitely some gusty winds, but waves of showers and storms. And check out these individual little cells here. We need to watch out for these because these are the kind of same little things that moved through Georgia yesterday. Can move through and it's going to warm up this afternoon. If we get some peaks of sunshine, it's not going to be good news for severe weather. And we're getting into tomorrow, this evening, and waves of showers and storms continue to move through, and then they kind of dim down as we get into the afternoon, and we get into overnight for sure. But stormy, potentially severe weather today, and really this morning too. So it's an all-day event. So y'all definitely be safe and stay weather aware. And I'll try to keep y'all up to date as much as possible. Y'all have a safe and blessed Sunday.